Well, hello, I hope you're doing fine. About 7 years ago, I think I have a video when I was like young and healthy and good looking, when I did this deck staining. What I did is that I used a semi-solid color, and I'm going to give you the colors in a moment. But the thing is that, about 7 years ago, and obviously with the years and people throwing parties over here and stuff like that, the material has to be retouched, especially on the floor and stuff like that. But anyway, two colors, beautiful colors. I like them. A nice combination of colors. Obviously, the steps are the ones that kind of took the hit, and the flat areas over here. The rest is kind of, it's decent. But anyway, what is going to happen is that we're going to go ahead and remove the stuff that that are around that can bother your remodeling, or your refinishing, I guess. And that's it. So if you notice, we're gonna have, let me see if I can make a close up over here, and I have not much light. See, sorry. See? All right. So you see that green stuff is mold and mildew and all these things that grow because obviously the sun, the water and everything just kind of makes stuff proliferate like that sometimes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a mildewcide, something that will take the mold and yet is not that bad for the environment, because you have flowers and stuff like that, you have water sources around, you don't want to mess up those water supplies, right? The body of water that is next to you, like a lake or something. I don't have a lake nearby, but anyway. The creeks and the water, the rainwater and all the stuff. So I like to be conscious about those things. Anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a small pressure washer, 1600 psi pressure washer. We're gonna use a pump where we are mixing the liquid that we're gonna use. Obviously the hoses and stuff to connect our pressure washer here. I'm going to leave you a link where you can get this pressure washer. It's really nice, it's small, economical, and really good. So all the good things about it. And this is the material that we're going to use. Right? So we're going to mix it up accordingly, in your recipient. We're going to spray that thing really well. Then we're going to go ahead and rinse it with our pressure washer. And if you find like little areas that need a little more scrubbing, so you get a plastic brush or a sponge or something, and you go ahead and clean with that as well. So let's continue. Now that you are at this phase of the project, you have the opportunity to fix a few things. First of all, you want to make sure that if you have rotted boards, go ahead and replace them. The other thing is that if you have chipped paint, you want to go ahead and scrape those things and remove them. If you have rusted hardware somewhere, the screws or things like that are loose, you want to go ahead and fasten those things really well, or replace them for new ones, so your project will look as nice as possible. And if you have the chance to clean some other areas around now that you have that mildewcide, you want to go ahead and clean it up, so whenever you finish your project, everything looks nice and fresh. Okay, so we have now the deck nice and dry, ready for us to paint. We chose a day that is nice and cold. It's not that hot, early morning. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and apply. Remember that many years ago I actually did a video, I don't know, 5-7 years ago, about one of the first videos that I made on YouTube, doing the staining of this. And after after a while, obviously taking the bead from the sun, you want to make sure that you protect those boards. So that's why we're doing it again, and we're using the same colors. We had the reference of the colors, and the one on the top, the dark one, is called dark slate. And here's exactly the material that we used 7 years ago, and it's called a semi-solid deck and siding stain from Cabot. The color is called dark slate. Let me see if I can just get you. There you go. It's called dark slate. And the good thing about it is that it's not completely solid, not completely transparent. So it gives you that nice tone, that beautiful kind of new design tone, new slate tone. Very, very convenient. So let's continue with that. If you notice what I'm putting over here, so we are putting over here some painter's tape, so we don't touch the siding. We don't want to do that stuff because it's kind of tricky to get it out, and you want to use a brush that is designed for stains. You know, there's some brushes that have. I'm going to leave you on a link over there in the description. If you need a special brush, you can order it. So I'll leave you that little link over there. And well, let's continue with the painting. Something that is often asked is about the transparency of the material. That means that sometimes people want to truly see a particular color on their decks, and they want like a red or blue or green. And the reality is that if you want to see some of the grain, some of the wood grain, make it look a little more natural, you want to use a semi-solid product. If you apply, if you want to see it completely dark or whatever, you need to use a solid color. So that is one part that is always frustrating for a lot of people. They want it to make it look, although the stain says that it's red, when they apply it just gives like a little impression of red, and that is because it's almost transparent. So if you want a color that is solid, you want to go ahead and look for solid stains or solid colors for decks. If you want a semi-transparent thing, that means that you can see a little bit of the wood in the back and give that little distressed finish, then you use a semi-solid. And then you can use a regular stain if you want to just kind of see through the stuff, just like when you see your hardwood floors in the house. Now, as you work, you want to make sure that again, as you see, we are working in different angles, and that is because we want to make sure that not only from one side but from all the sides, we are able to take care of all the little areas that needs to be painted. You don't want obviously the lighter colors to touch the darker color, because you want to look good. So you want to be careful with that, and we're using some little piece of cardboard to be able to work with that. But it's just about time and just being patient and make sure that everything looks nice. And now that you see the final coating, we put the lighter tone on the balusters, which is the same color that was before, and the darker color on the ladders over here on the floor as well. So with this, we're gonna go ahead and finish the project. Don't forget to subscribe. Also hit the little notification button if you have any comments or any concerns, or you just wanna ask about something else. Just go ahead and do it, and I'll do my best to help you. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching my videos. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the little notification bell over there, and see any of these videos that are around me. I'll see you soon.